T-minus 20 seconds.
Stage 2 tanks pressing for flight. Flight computer has control of the vehicle.
Do we see anything on the sensors that's a problem?
No, right now. Nothing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Elon Musk's SpaceX continues to revolutionize the space industry and has now achieved an incredible landmark in its recent liftoff. Several launches have followed since its first rocket launch in 2016, leading to a historic 200th booster landing in the company's history. Join us in this video for all the details about the latest Falcon 9 launch.
Check it out!
200th booster landing. For the first time in my life, I felt as though I had seen something as revolutionary as the moon landing. These were the words of Eric Berger, senior space editor at Ars Technica and the author of Liftoff, Elon Musk and the Desperate Early Days that launched SpaceX, after a historic first Falcon landing on April 8, 2016. The successful landing of the Falcon 9 booster on a drone ship marked the beginning of a new era for SpaceX, where booster landings would become commonplace. Fast forward to 2023, and SpaceX continues to revolutionize space travel and exploration.
Consistency!
On June 12, the company truly captured the world's attention with its 200th successful touchdown in SpaceX's history.
Impressive.
As the company continues to push boundaries and redefine what is possible, it is clear that SpaceX has forever changed the landscape of space travel.
Very true.
But perhaps even more impressive is the fact that SpaceX launched some satellites on the same day and continues to increase its portfolio in that regard as well.
Stay tuned.
We will talk about it.
Spacecraft liftoff. Regarding the details of the June 12 launch, a Falcon 9 rocket, carrying a payload of 72 spacecraft, took off from California's Vandenberg Space Force Base at 5:35 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 21:35 GMT, 2:35 p.m. local California time, initiating the highly anticipated rideshare mission called Transporter 8. As planned, the rocket's first stage successfully returned to Earth, executing a flawless vertical touchdown at Vandenberg less than 8 minutes after liftoff. This marked the 9th launch and landing for this particular booster, highlighting SpaceX's commitment to reusability and cost-effective space missions.
That's great.
According to the company, the spacecraft aboard this flight included CubeSats, microsats, a re-entry capsule, and orbital transfer vehicles carrying payloads. The Transporter 8 mission signifies another milestone in the company's mission to revolutionize the space industry through innovation, efficiency, and reliability. Despite the buzz around the recent launch, the number of satellites that were lofted was comparatively smaller than that of previous transporters. More on that shortly.
Don't go anywhere.
In the coming days, SpaceX will launch another rocket, and we will provide you with all the interesting highlights. So make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications to stay updated.
What are you gonna do? I've already subscribed.
Transporter missions. Since 2021, SpaceX has been actively testing its transporter missions, pushing the boundaries of what can be achieved in the realm of space exploration. The company set a new record for a single rocket in that particular year when it successfully launched an ambitious rideshare mission. One of its veteran boosters hoisted an astounding 143 small satellites. Building upon this success, SpaceX continued its transporter missions in 2023. Transporter 6, launched on January 3, carried 114 satellites, while the Transporter 7, which took flight on April 15, lofted 51 spacecraft into space.
Fantastic.
The relentless pursuit of their goals didn't stop there. SpaceX initiated Transporter 8, marking the 8th small satellite rideshare mission in their impressive track record. This mission was the third of its kind in 2023 and carried 72 satellites. With each successful mission, SpaceX solidifies its position as a leader in the space industry, driving innovation and pushing the boundaries of what is possible in space exploration. Satellite launch. SpaceX's Starlink satellite constellation continues to expand at an impressive pace. With over 4,500 Starlink satellites launched to date and nearly 4,200 of them currently operational, the company continues to push its boundaries. In yet another successful mission, SpaceX conducted a launch to deploy additional Starlink internet satellites into orbit on Monday. The first leg of the planned Falcon 9 doubleheader took place in the early morning hours. A Falcon 9 rocket, carrying 52 Starlink satellites, lifted off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida at 3:10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 7:10 GMT. The rocket's upper stage diligently continued its ascent, transporting the satellites to their designated orbits in low Earth orbit. Approximately 65 minutes after liftoff, the 52 Starlink satellites were successfully deployed, contributing to the growing constellation that aims to provide global broadband coverage. The returning rocket made a controlled descent and landed at sea.
That's nice, isn't that nice?
Unlike SpaceX, Ford is experiencing some significant challenges in 2023. There have been some major concerns about the downside of the Ford Maverick 2023 hybrid, so we analyzed the claims in our next video. Make sure to watch that as well. Thanks for watching.
If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe below.